look myself in the mirror and accept that if you weren't a racist, you condone what a racist did. So that's, to me, the same thing. It's the same thing. So
I agree with you completely.
Sounds to really make you rub and scrub. Swing ba-dang ba-dang bong biddly biddly bong. Bong biddly 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 bong. I said, pass the dutchie on the left hand side. Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. It a go boom.
Anthony, welcome to the show.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you for the invite.
I appreciate it.
You got a big show. You got a big following. So God bless you.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Both of you, welcome to the show. I greatly appreciate you coming on.
Thank you, and good morning.
The floor is yours.
Whatever it is, it'll keep till the morning. Haven't we both got better things to do? Midnight blue.
I'm on your side, I still care. I may have died, but I've gone nowhere. Just think of me, I'll be there. Just think of me, I'll be there. There you go. Bit rusty.
Oh. You know what? I gotta tell you, usually I make my guests get a little emotional if I find something that touches them. You got me this time. So viewers, you're always telling me you got this one emotional. That got me emotional. I had to wipe my eyes.
No.
Since you told me you've seen some of the shows already, welcome, Johnny, of course. You know the running joke on my show is, because you're 6 hours ahead of me.
Oh, yeah.
I need the lottery numbers. But,
What do you mean? These ones?
Yeah, there you go. I love it.
I'm one step ahead of you, man.
Hey, folks, it's the man with the pinky ring and the New York thing. Forget about it. Bad Brad Berkwitt, and you're watching the Bad Brad Berkwitt Show on the Ringside Report web TV channel. Now, leave your comments below this episode. Hit that button, whatever corner it's in, and subscribe. And remember, folks, you could follow me on Twitter, which is my main social platform, and it's at Bad Brad RSR. Again, that's at Bad Brad RSR. Well, today, folks, it's a sunny day in St. John, Indiana, and I'm going to do a different type of Bad Brad Berkwitt show. I'm going to do a special one, a book review. And today, I'm reviewing the book, Melania and Me, by Stephanie Winston Wolkoff. Now, you guys are well aware of her because she was on the news quite a bit before the election. She was the one that had the tape that said, had Melania saying, fuck Christmas, right? ... But I'm saying what she said because we know what she said. And of course, being a Trump, she got away with that because, you know, they get away with everything. Forget about it. Stephanie put this book out because the Trump family, Melania in particular, threw her under the bus. Okay? Now, in this book, which I read twice, by the way, I had to go back and read it because there's so much information. Just the part of the days leading up to inauguration, there's so much information. She must have had either copious notes, a huge diary, or a photographic memory, and probably all three of them, because she is very, very detailed. And your head's gonna spin. It's gonna explode on all the stuff, all the impropriety, all the stuff she went through. She was sick to her stomach on so many things. And she goes into detail in this book, okay? Now, Stephanie has a part in there where she says, I don't want to misquote, but she has something to the effect of, was it hard or was she gullible? I think she was probably gullible in this one because they were friends before, even though Melania made it sound like they weren't friends. Oh, they were good friends. But the definition of good friend, to me personally, is not how Stephanie describes it in the book. I don't think Melanie, I'm calling her Melanie. You know why? Because Donald Trump tweeted it out one time and spelled it Melanie, his own wife. So see what I just did there, folks? Melania was not the definition of a good friend to me. I think it was a one-way relationship. I think Stephanie's got a big heart. Okay, she went in there. She saw things that she couldn't stand with the husband Donald, all kinds of impropriety. She was not a fan of "Be Best," the slogan. Okay, which, by the way, folks, "Be Best" is not grammatically correct. That drove me effing nuts. It's not grammatically correct. All right, but she was not a friend to her. She goes into detail about their friendship. Again, I don't think it was a true friendship. Covers everything from A to Z in this book. I'm not going to give away the ending, but hey, forget about it. But I can tell you, she's been in the news recently because the crap that they try to lay on her through the DOJ, I believe, and Bill Barr or his henchman when he was in there, bloated Bill Barr, that is, it didn't stick, and they dropped the case. Imagine that. Imagine that. Forget about it. You're going to enjoy this book. You're going to want to really focus when you're reading this book because, again, she puts out a lot of information. I read it twice. Okay? So, again, the book is Melania and Me. It was a New York Times bestseller, by the way, folks, by Stephanie Winston Wolkoff. She's on Twitter as well. You can follow her. Now, the big question. I rate my books on 1 to 5. What do I give this book? Well, folks, wait for it. Drum roll. I wish I had a drum machine, but I don't have it. And I'm not good at putting a drum thing in the book review, folks. But hey, I give it a 5. Again, because she was so detailed, lays it out, very, very thorough, paints a vivid but disturbing picture. Stephanie, this is directly to you. We've talked a couple of times on Twitter. I know you had some family tragedies. My condolences about your father. I saw that on Twitter. God rest his soul. May he rest in peace. I'd like to bring you on the show. My viewers would love hearing from you. There's some questions that you might not have gotten asked before that I would probably ask you. So you have an open invitation to come on my show, but you wrote a fantastic book. And it's sad that what you thought was a friendship really was her using you. I mean, that's only what I can say. I think she's as rotten, and in some ways even more rotten than Donald because she hides. Donald didn't hide. She hid. And she's a co-signer, and I despise co-signers. So she's one of those Trumps that are absolutely rotten. You saw yesterday I had Mariel Trump on my show, and I said she's the only decent Trump in the whole family, and that's the truth. And with Barron excluded. I always want to put that in there because people come on and say, what about Barron? Barron is off limits. But again, 5 stars. Pick up her book. You're going to thoroughly enjoy it. Pay attention. Pay attention because, like I said, I read it twice. There's a lot of information there. All right, folks, that's a special episode of the Bad Brad Berkwitt Show, Book Review Edition. Again, leave your comments below. Hit the button in whatever corner it's in and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. As well, follow me on Twitter at BadBradRSR. Again, that's at BadBradRSR. That's another show in the can. Forget about it. And remember, folks, every act of kindness is a little love we leave behind. Bad Brad out.